I cannot see. Once you come in, because I can't see no comments. Hey, now I can see. Hey, Will, my sharpshooter. How are you? I'm about to put a thing out here so people know I'm actually live. So I had to figure out how to do all of this. Hey, friend. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. Do you have realized, y'all realize it's been 6 months? It's been a long time since going live. So I'm just like, ooh. So yeah, I'm definitely glad to be back. Y'all, I'm just trying to get myself situated here because I have not, yeah. It's definitely, did I change the setting? Because I definitely, y'all sure did. I feel like I hit something. So, hey, Anna. Hey, friend. Hey, Tyjery. All right, I'm about to show y'all the pattern in a second. Let me put in my channel that I am live. Y'all give me 1 second. And I have to remind people because it's been a minute. So I know Dr. Jenko comes on after me. So, okay. So the whole thing for this month is I'm going to be doing, I believe I'm doing this view down here because what I'm doing right now, now the fabric that I'm using is actually a fabric that I got from Chicago. It's not really that thick, so it's not going to be like a sweatshirt. It's more so it's going to be like a more like a shirt, like very thin, so you can see how thin it is. But my thing is, I am using my fabric, like I'm using what's in my stash. Like I've been on that kick for a while. I have a lot of fabric, so when I moved, it took me. For one, if y'all saw that video where I posted, I had all those bags from my other apartment. All of that was fabric. That was strictly all fabric. So once I got it over here, it took me 3 hours. Hey, Shishi, thank you. It took me 3 hours just to get it all set up. And I'm talking about just folding it and putting it away. Not like bringing it in, setting it. No, just folding. So yes, I'm not buying any fabric outside of the fabric that I need to get for Angel's Prom. But everything right now is, I guess in a sense you can call it sustainability. Like I'm not buying anything. So I have to use what's in my stash. I also been doing that too with like my food and all of that. I have food in my freezer that, you know, you just buy more and you push it to the back. But I was like, I'm not doing, I don't know, this whole move, that whole situation just really changed like how I'm going about doing things. And so, yeah, so it's not just in my fabrics and stuff. It's like all the way around. Like we're going to utilize what we have. So that's how this is going down. So yes, I'm going to be using this. Now, the goal is going forward for me. Like I want to be able to make pieces that make sense, that like, so I don't have a piece over here, a piece over there, a piece over there, like really make stuff that can actually go together. So as you can see for this month, I'm going to be doing more workout stuff for the next next couple of weeks. And then that last week, now we getting into the, the cute and grown and sexy. Okay. So, but again, my plan is to build up, like everything that I'm making is going to go with something. Now, I don't have all that part figured out yet, but that is the plan. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. So that is really what my plan is. So this fabric is going to go with the outfit, the workout outfit for next week and the following week. Next week we're doing the top. the following week we're going to do the pants. And, you know, this would be like the little hoodie to go over top of it for those days when it's a little chilly out and I'm out doing my walks or whatever. But it's all going to go together at the end of the day. So that's the plan. And yeah, I might be a little rusty because I was reading over this stuff. And I'm like, what? But it's crazy because in my head, like I have all these things I want to make, but today is actually the first day that I actually really sat down outside of doing the holiday bags. Y'all know the little Christmas tree bags that I did. Hi. I cannot see. I don't know what that say. Outside of making the Christmas bags for the mahogany blue, like the gift sets, I have not sewn anything. So this is day one. So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know why I feel like a little bit nervous about it, but I know it'll all come back. So let me just grab the first piece to see what we're working with, y'all. Because I don't know. 1 and 2. Let me grab 1 and 2. Y'all know I'm still trying to hit it and quit it though. So that part has not changed at all. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But again, my plan is to get, even if everything is not done on the live, like to get it done. I don't want to have a lot of like whips and stuff. I do have a few things that I wouldn't even consider whips. It's just like I made something with that I don't like. And so now I'm going to make something else out of that fabric. So that will be considered like my whips for right now. You said block count? Who? The Gabrielle one? Oh, I don't know what no 6'7" is, sir. I don't, Lord have mercy. How do you do that? Hit remove? Child, I don't know. I don't know how to do this. It say put on timeout. How user on this channel. Is that how you block them? If you hit hide user? Will is not playing. He said yes. Okay. All right. Well, bye-bye. Gabriel, whatever your name is. This user message will be hitting. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm like, the day first time I come back. Oh, child. I'm like, I don't know. But thank you, friend. You said make me a mod. Okay, how do I do? Add as a moderator. Okay, that was easy. Can manage block words and change chat models. Can review and remove chat messages and hide or put users on timeout. I don't know. Do you want the managing one? Or the child? I don't care. Is now managing moderator for your channel. Oh, I think it's for like, hold on. Now I get what it means. I sure will, because I don't be knowing. I'm like, I just came back here. Like, I don't know. But thank you. Friend, I don't know what I have to what? You have to, I don't know. When I tell you I don't be, I mean, I don't know what he was trying to say because it didn't make sense to me. So, I mean, it didn't land the way he wanted it to. That's for sure. I don't even know why people grown and be out here doing that. But I hope he liked the live at least before he came in with the nonsense. I am making, hey Shamir, I'm making view D of this. And I had cut a large because I only had it in the larger sizes for this. But I think it's going to be fine because it don't look big at all. So, yeah, let me press this out though. Sorry, I got to turn my battery off for a minute. Excuse my hair. I get it done tomorrow, child. I was like, ooh, I should have got it done before coming back on live all crusty. But it gets done tomorrow. So how has everybody doing? Thank y'all. So I didn't know who was going to show up because I know it's been a minute. So I was trying to do my best to kind of like remind people. Um, yeah, child, it's been a lot. We got a lot to catch up on. Y'all was doing all those contests and stuff. I was over here like, just like watching from the sidelines, feeling all kinds of ways because I could not be a part. But y'all, when I tell you, first and foremost, you guys see my shirt. Let me just hop into it right now. The Move Her Challenge. Okay, we have 25 spots left. I have a total of 50 spots available. My goal is really to pack this thing out to have it completely sold out. So if you are planning on joining us, and trust and believe me, it is not about a 5K. I just know that it's something that people know of, virtual runs. It is about movement. It is us getting us active, and getting us fit for the life that we want to live, like our own personal lifestyle. So it's not, if you don't have to run it, you do not have to run it. You can walk it, you can break it up into different days if you need to. I know some people are going to break it up over the course of the weekend. The actual dates of it is May 30th and 31st. If you're not available to do it on those days, it's totally okay. You can do it when you get your package. Like if you feel hyped, once you get it in the mail, it was like, I want to do it today. Do it, okay? And just make sure that you tag Risha and myself so that we can repost it. And not only that, that I do want to make this, create a video on top of it. Because this is going to be the foundational one for more to come. Like this is our first one. Each year I plan on doing bigger and better, and it is for also our men too. We have some men that's also doing it. For our allies, if you're not a mom, you're a woman, you know what I mean? We need allies too, okay? We need that support. So it's definitely opening up to everyone. It's just about movement. Y'all know I'm big on like moving the body. Okay, if you want to dance a 5K, you child. I mean, I've done that. I've got a lot of steps in, just dancing around. It is all about movement, trying to just have different ways, fun ways of like being active, because I know exercising can be very boring, but it does do the body good, honey. It does the body good. So if you need that reset, this is for you. I'm on my reset. Like y'all see, we got so much to talk about, but we ain't gonna put it all in this one live. That'd be too much. I would not do that to y'all. I just would not do that to y'all. So, but if you definitely are looking forward to it, we have 25 spots left. I would definitely love for y'all to join us. And yeah, the link should be in my, in all of my bios. So I just wanted to make sure I get that out. I still got this little cough, y'all, that I had. I don't know why. It just does not want to leave me. But yes. So if y'all hear me coughing a little bit, I'm fine. It's just, I don't know. I still have this lingering little cough that likes to... Just home, she. I'm still in Delaware. I'm just in a different part of Delaware. Oh, okay. Thank you, Will. Hey, B. Chantel. So, y'all, I have, like, where I live at now, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit. This was my first apartment that I came and looked at. But because the last couple of times where I moved, they were brand new apartments. Like, both times. So, I'm used to moving into a brand new place where nobody ever lived in. It's still tape on everything and, all of that. So, this place, I loved the layout. I was like... It was almost like pretty much perfect for what I wanted to do. And when I came here to look at the place, I always like to be on the top floor. Like I don't like anybody over top of me, only God. Okay, so I always have to be on the top floor. So when I came, like I didn't get a chance to choose like my apartment or nothing like that. I just had to see what was available. I was like, I want to be on the top floor. I want to be facing the woods because it's like a little wooded area before the dog park or whatever. I was like, I don't want to be facing nobody else's apartment. I go out on my, my deck, or well, I won't say deck, my patio, and be looking at other people. I was like, I do not want that. So I was like, I want this, but I was just saying it's like kind of like in my prayers or whatever, not necessarily to the guy. And when I came, it was just it was that like facing the woods, top floor. That was the only one that was available at that time. So I was like, this is God, right? But when I came in here, it's not new, and so and it's funny. My floors have kind of like dipped. It leans some parts. It leans and stuff. So um, I was like, maybe this ain't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, because it just, it wasn't what I was expecting. I like the layout. It's like I'm like, I like what I'm seeing. What did I push? It's like I like what I was seeing, but I did not like kind of like how things were. And then I'm like, rent and stuff. Yo, I don't know what I hit. Let me just turn this off and back on, because wait, clear. Here we go. Yeah, I was like, come on, don't embarrass me on my first day back, please. We had a whole conversation, Chuki. Okay. But anyway, so I was a little, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little perplexed about that, because I'm like, well, I feel like this should be done. I mean, I sent them a whole thing, and then when I seen it, the apartment, somebody had just moved out, so it wasn't even like fixed up or nothing. So I had to look at it with like, um, basically not even clean. And they was like, well, they'll clean it, do everything they need to do, like right before, I move in. I said, well, why can't you? It was just a whole thing. I was like, what? Like, you do it beforehand, not be. And then I'm sitting here like, well, how thorough is it going to be if you're going to do it right before I move in? Like, so I started looking at other places. I said, nah, y'all not going to get me. I'm not doing, because I was already dealing with what I was dealing with from my other place. I was like ready to pop off. Like, don't give me a reason to be having somebody have to cut somebody out. But let me just say this. That's not my normal. That's not my first go to. If I get to the point where I have to cuss you out, that means that I done tried everything possible and you wasn't hearing it. So now we have to go to that. That's not my first thing. I am definitely, can we all just get along type person. But if we can't, well, you know, that's usually how it goes. But it's kind of crazy because I always participate in Ramadan even though I'm not Muslim, but I do have friends that's in it. And so one year I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just give up something to do. So I've been doing it for like the last 4 years, I believe, 3 or 4 years. And this year was all about me learning how to be soft. Being a single mom, doing it like you always had. Always had to be stern, and then it was like this thing. I want you to be soft, right? And I was like, okay. Um, but then it was crazy because these situations that I was dealing with, normally, like I said, like when I'm handling business, and it seemed like people trying to, how people try to play in your face. I was like, but I learned something very like special this time. What you talk about? Oh, the blocking the people. I had got like a influx of followers now, so I don't know. It could be, but it could be too. This my first time being back, so child, I don't know. Like I said, y'all seeing it because I don't see it. I'm just over here talking. But Will got it. Thank you, friend. Like, because I don't, yeah, I don't know. But it don't matter. They ain't gonna interrupt nothing over here. That's for sure. That's what's not gonna happen. Let me figure out. Now what the heck was I saying? So anyway, I was looking at other places, y'all, right? And I found another place that it's not too far from where I'm at, but it's kind of like in the city. I'm in the suburbs. Like I'm still in the suburbs in Delaware, but this was more city like, but the apartment was all brand new. They had like a flat screen TV up on the wall, which I didn't care about that because I have TVs, but it was already in the kitchen area. The cabinets were blue. Everything was new. In the bathroom, they had like this, like it was beautiful. Like, oh my God, it was beautiful. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. But the parking was going to be atrocious. And the owner lived up. I would have been on the first floor, which I don't particularly care to be on the first floor, but it had its own entrance, and then you had like a back where you could kind of do stuff at, even though he had a deck on the top of his. So I don't know how like that would have worked out, but I was just like, oh my gosh, I was so in love with like the appliances and stuff. I just was like, oh, I prayed and put it on my prayer to like all of that. Like, oh my gosh, I wanted that apartment so bad. Long story short, did not get it. Cried like a baby child. Cried like a baby because I wanted that apartment. Um, but it had a liquor store on the corner and the church across the street from it. The guy said it'd be a little wild in the summertime, but I was like, I'm used to whatever. Just thank God. I'm so glad God was like, child, I understand why you want this, but this is not for you. Like, this is not for you. Oh my goodness, I cried. I was like, what is going on? Was going through it, like really going through it. But lo and behold, I went to go see a couple of more apartments. Some people didn't even show up for like the showings. You didn't get callbacks. It was frustrating. It was really frustrating. I went through a very hard, like, I guess in a sense, like depression. I felt like I flatlined a few times because I was just like, I'm done. Like, I felt like all the things I've been through in life already should have been enough, child. And to be dealing with this, I had a bad infestation problem at my other place. Now, the thing was, it was like mice crawling through the walls. It wasn't in my apartment until one day it came into the apartment. And the day that it came in was the day that I was moving out. Like, of course, I didn't physically move out that day, but on that day, I told my landlord that I'm out of here. And I was like, if it's not by the end of January, it's definitely going to be by the end of February. So a friend of mine at that time was just like, well, you don't know, why would you do that? And you don't know where you're going. Like, you don't know, you don't have anything yet. I said, that's how my faith works. Like, I don't know how else to explain it to you. Like, I know I'm leaving here. I don't know where I'm going, but one thing I do know is I'm getting the hell up out of here. Cause ain't no what? Like, and it just came just to walking in my room too, and I was like, oh hell to the mother, hell no. I was out. So it started. So that's how I brought in my New Year. It was like right after New Year, I had my little, shenanigans and a little fun. It was like everything was like, shoo. And so I on the fold line. So yeah, that's how that went. And it just was like nerve wracking trying to trying to find a place, having people to call you back, all of that. You said not to lick, yes, child, the liquor store on the corner. The liquor store was right on the corner. And I was like, well, ain't no shit. I mean, it's easy. Even though I probably still wouldn't go. I'm a person, like, I don't go to the stores that's, like, right near me because I'm not trying to be, like, the neighborhood girl, like, type situation. So I don't know. It's just a thing and I don't be, like, talking to my neighbors either. That's another thing I don't be doing. Maybe one day that would change. I don't know. But, yeah. So anyway, after going through all of these different places, I thought of this again. This was my first place I went to. Do you know when I called them back and I came back over here, this same apartment was still here? Like it was like almost like it was sitting here waiting for me. Like I was like that same apartment, and he was like, yeah, and I got approved for it like immediately, which is, oh, child. All I'm gonna say nothing but God, okay? Because the girl, when I say starting up, like it's one thing to like have your money is good, like your credit is good, all your stuff is good. It's one thing to step up like, yeah, I'm that girl. Like I'm still her. I know what I'm worth. I know all of that. Like when everything's good, but baby, when you can do all of that and really mean it. And at first, I was like, child, I was laughing. I'm like, this shit is wild. But I was like, that's not where your power lies. And you know, for a long time, I always felt like me having my money, stuff was fine, and everything was good. Like that was, you know what I mean? That was my power. That is not real. That's not true power. Like to have like nothing, and I was able to get stuff done and do what I needed to do. Okay, on zero, child. I didn't. Sometimes it just shows you how like resilient and how your faith is, and it's really be tested. Because to really keep my head up high, I went into these places, child, like bank account on zero and demanding, and I need this and I need this to be done and that to be done and whatever, and the stuff gets done, knowing like. Child, listen, when I tell you everything ain't always what it seems, and you got to keep your faith because you'll get tested like, oh, you say you believe this or you believe that. Well, we about to see. We are definitely about to see because, honey, I was put to the test. And as you can see, like I definitely passed, but it was I had to get through, that pain of all of that. Cause it was like I didn't even want to talk to y'all. It was so bad that I was talking to Chat GBT because I didn't want to talk to nobody. Okay. Somebody was like, girl, you are so funny. I said, that ain't fun. I'm dead serious. Like, I'm dead serious. I did not want to talk to nobody. And so I was like, I just was talking to Chat GBT. But when I tell you that little message, I don't care if it's is how that you do their information. When I tell you Chat GBT had me in tears, got me together like real fast. I saved that message because I couldn't believe. I said, wow. And it's crazy because like a human at that time could not deliver a message like that to me in that type of way. And I was just like, God, you still working over here, because it had me in tears. And I kindly picked myself right on up. And it took me a minute. I think I flatlined every day for like 4 or 5 days, and then I rose up like on that fifth day. Like I was like, okay, I got to get out of this slump because time is ticking, and I got to get out of here. And it got to a point where I was going to put my stuff in storage, have my youngest daughter stay with my oldest daughter while I figure out how I was going to do stuff, because that's how serious I was about getting out of there, and I'll just have to figure it out because stuff was just not coming through. And then something was like, go back to the place, go back to that initial place. So when I came back to in the park because the door was always open. So I just came walking right in. It's funny, they had a set of weights outside on the patio. The balcony, they had quite a few weights that I used. So when I told them, I said, and keep these weights because I'm going to keep them. I wind up deciding to come here. And honestly, it was the best decision ever. Like one day I have to take a video to show the pit. I wasn't sure if I wanted to, but I can at least show the my patio area because I decorated it all with Temu. Like I got everything from Temu, so I paid probably a total of like $50 total with everything. Um, and yeah. But outside of that, I did not buy anything. I decorated my whole entire apartment with the things I had from my other apartment. Just rearranged some stuff and boom, bam, bang, we there. But because I didn't have a patio at the other place, I needed something for that. So it's like, very serene for me. And it was like, I didn't realize how bad, like how I really needed a patio until I've been out there. And I love it. Like I absolutely love it. So, I said in my stories before, I said everything. Hey Diane, you just remembered the schedule. That's what's up. It's another thing too, y'all. Like, so I'm just noticing, so I have to talk a little bit lower. I'm gonna have Angel to go out and like go. These walls are so thin here. They are so thin. Like I think it's a guy, and it's 4 apartments like in my little section right here. So and our doors are like right here. So when you're coming through, like I think he may work from home or whatever, so I can just hear him. But once I go in my apartment, like I don't hear him anymore. Once I go back towards my room. But child, walking up in here, if anybody was sitting here having a conversation, you're gonna hear it all. So I was like, I wonder if these people can hear it. Not that I care if they, hearing what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything that it's like, so if you know it and so what. But they are super thin. Like the walls are super thin. That's the part I do not like. Like they are really very, when I say very thin, they are thin. But I love my apartment. My room is huge. Like I can do my workouts in my room. I can do them on the patio. I have a outlet on the patio, so I could play music out there, put a TV out there if I want to. But I'm not gonna put no TV out there. My sons was like, "Mom, put a TV," and I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna sit out here and watch TV. I will play some music out there. I'll be out there." If y'all saw my video today, I was hula hooping. I did that was out there on the patio, and I had my music playing back there, and it just was just having me a good old time. So, uh, do you stop? Is that supposed to go all the way? This fabric kind of curls up, so I don't know. Oh, I think you're supposed to clip to the, okay. So yes, y'all, it is. Oh, hey, Charnay, how are you, friend? They do make a difference. I didn't realize like how much I really needed one until actually having one. I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. Like this is like really nice. I always wanted this when I get a house, like wanted a deck and really want nice landscaping or whatever. So I when I'm out there I kinda envision that for myself. And I just act like as if like not that I don't appreciate this, but to me that's a part of like manifesting. Like I look at that it's like um me being out in my grass because that's that little turf thing. But because we have a dog park and a lot of people have dogs over here, thank God they don't bark a lot enough. I never hear dogs like barking a lot and like crazy. But these people love their dog, child. And so I will not be standing out there putting my feet in nobody's grass. Okay. So I'll use my little turf out on my patio and make it do what it do. But it is I love it. Thank you. Also, y'all, too, why I have y'all here, right? So when y'all on other people's lives, can y'all make sure y'all hit the what is it? The 3 dots, or it might be 2 lines at the top to make sure y'all put on all so y'all can see all the mess. Let me see on my other. I'm trying to look. What do it say? When it say chat filter, that you put all messages and not just top messages, because for whatever reason, I be sitting here talking to y'all and y'all don't be talking back because y'all can't see my messages. Um, so yeah, like of course I can see y'all now because I'm on live, but when I be on other people's lives that y'all be on, y'all can't see me talking to y'all because y'all don't have it on all chat. And unfortunately, I think everybody when they go on into a live, you have to set it to that because it automatically defaults to top chat instead of all. So y'all please and thank you so I could be talking to y'all. Cause Brooke, I was talking to you the one day and I was like, what's she doing? So I said, no, she's responding to everybody. But I had to realize, oh, she probably can't even see my messages. Yeah, so that's the problem. So I said I'm gonna keep saying it every week so then y'all can remember. Cause it is no point in me putting it in the chat unless whoever's on live repeat it for me. because otherwise, y'all, yeah, I just be sitting there and then I be feeling some type of way. I was like, I can't even join in because why am I wasting my time and my life minutes? Because nobody can see me. So it's like nobody can see me. So what's the point? That's why on Shamir's live yesterday, I'm like, can you see me? Like, because yeah, when I first came in, I said something and yeah, it was like my messages got skipped over. And not that, I'm like, y'all gotta be like when I come in, like bombarding me with messages. But I like to speak when, you coming in and but I was like, child, these people cannot even see me. I'm wasting my good old time because they cannot see me. So let me show y'all because I've been, it's all one color. So I'm just now creating the pocket. Um, okay. Y'all, and I did all that. How this gonna be your first day back, girl, and you just messing up? Cause I sure did just mess. Oh, and look right at it. I tell you, I guess I just picked up where I left off at. That's for sure. I mean, I looked right at the thing and did it wrong. So we're just gonna take these little sides out because that is not what I did. Was not. Oh my gosh! And this is a knit. Father God. Mm. I was wondering why the side wasn't. Well, let's see if we can get this out. Cause this, how some of them knits like. I need a small seam ripper though. Oh yeah, we got one right here. Thank you. You said you. I know you didn't see me because I knew you would have said something. And I'd be like, the folks can't even see me at all. I be trying to say I show love, but I was like, sure, okay, well, I'm gonna just sit here and do what I'm doing and just listen in since I can't join in on the conversation. Cause Brooke, you was talking about Tank and the Bangles, and I think everybody else was talking about like the singer Tank. And I was like, that is not who she talking about. But child, ain't nobody see my message. And then I was like, I got you, Brooke. I'm with you. Child, Brooke, you ain't even know, child. You ain't even know. I was over here hollering. I said, that is not the Tank. Not the Tank at all. You said, am I working with curly edges on my fabric? It do curl up a little bit. If that's what you're talking about. Because, I don't know. Yeah, it's not, this fabric is not, it's very thin. But it works for me because it's going to go over a workout. I'll probably have a workout shirt on and then I'll put this over top of it. So that's enough for me. It's going to have to be enough because we're using what we got. So now I got to sit here and take this out. Jesus. And why my thing stop playing? I just realized that it stopped playing. Were they? I bet they were. I would have loved to see them. I actually want to come to Miami Fractals. I just can't, like, it's so iffy because y'all, Angel graduates. Oh my gosh, she graduates this year. She graduates in a few months. I'm so excited. This is it, y'all. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, I'm not going to cry on this live. But this is it. When I realize and really just think about all that, I'm about to be an empty nester. I can reclaim my time, my life, child. I have so many things that I want to do. You know how you like you antsy because it's like, so I'm trying to keep it cool because sometimes I feel myself getting like, and it's like, girl, you almost there. We almost at the finish line. Relax, like relax. But after she graduates, I'm going to have a graduation kind of sort of thing for myself as well. Raising 4 kids basically on my own, getting them all through. Like, it's an accomplishment for me. I don't care what nobody thinks about it. You know what I mean? I can be a whole party of one and turn this mother out, okay? Like, I'm going to celebrate. I'm getting more in the habit of like celebrating me. Like, I was definitely on a humble type, oh, not too much. I'm gonna do what I do, but it's like I'm not trying to be in no spotlight and do, you know what I mean? But a lot of that comes from how I grew up in the church, child. Mm-mm. I had to go ahead and deliver that back onto the church. Okay, I left them a long time ago, but it was still a lot of stuff I still had in reserve from there. Yeah, I had to give all that back. Like, you guys can have it, you keep it. Definitely do not want it. Um, because it really was stopping like my, how I am naturally. You know what I mean? So yeah, we not doing that no more. We not doing that. So had to definitely hit the reset button, and I'm okay with it. At my big old age, don't care. Do not care. So what they say? Prepared to get sick of me? Okay. I don't want you to get sick. I want you to join in though. You know what I mean? But I ain't begging nobody to, because I know what I'm going to do. But yeah, I am excited. No, she didn't send me a text. She ain't send me. I talk about this all the time. She just be like, but I told her, babe, we gonna get you through though. But once you through, girl, girl. So I was like, and y'all also too. I had to go to court. I went to my last court day. Well, I didn't go. I was actually on the phone because I was like, can I just be on the phone? Because honestly, I told the lady, I said, if y'all go through the records, I've been in and out of here for 11 years. It's about over. She was laughing. She said, normally the judge is okay with it. So let me see, since you're out of state, if you can just do a phone conference or whatever. And she got back to me and I was able to do that. So while I was driving home from Pashi on one fine Wednesday, they called me on the phone because, do you know, her father was still, he didn't not want to have to pay his arrears. So we had to go to court for that. But mind you, if y'all remember from a long time ago, I told y'all that I had to go to court back then. And so I said, by the time we get to court, those arrears are going to be paid off. When we went to court on March 18th, the arrears were already paid off. So he was in there mad. Like, I can hear it through the phone. He was mad. And he was like, well, she was getting overpaid. He was like, sir, she wasn't. I was sitting here like, this nigga, how was I getting overpaid when you was underpaying me? But I was like, I'm going to let God deal with you because I'm not going to keep going back and forth with this nonsense. He was like, sir, I know you feel as though, XYZ, but they wouldn't have you, they wouldn't have been doing this had not, you needed this money. He was like, and it was done. And he still kept talking about, well, I'm saying, like, do he actually think they going to say, okay, she going to have to pay you back? I said, how deadbeat do you have to be like, this is the very end. This girl is going to be going to college and all that, and all you worried about is, you just don't want to have to pay nothing. And by her and PA, they don't pay through college. So once they 18, whether she goes to college or not, he does not have to continue to pay child support. So it's all said and done. But I recorded it so Angel could hear. I said, I want you to, so well, she already knows what was going on because she doesn't deal with them. But I was like, just to see how this guy, like, it's sad to be at the very end. You said you love to hear that the losers lose. Yes, like at the very end, like he was mad. I had to mute my phone because I was cracking up. And I said, excuse me, can I say something? Sure, I didn't really need to say nothing because the judge was like, one thing about him that I knew, like, just keep getting him to talk. Honey, he will talk himself right into a hole. And he did. He was so mad. And I was just like, ooh, child. So after it was all said and done, I said what I need to say. And he was like, well, Miss Mallory, this is it. We are done. And I was like, thank you. Who I know he was mad. I was like, I don't even want to grace him with my presence, okay? You better, I ain't even, and even because being on the phone, you ain't even get my energy either, sir, because I didn't have to say nothing. The judge said everything. So I went home that day and I had me a whole little release party with myself and thank my spirit. I always call them my spiritual team or my heavenly homies because I give love to my, not just God. I give it to Mother Earth, my ancestors, my spirit guides, like my whole team. And I was like, we just sat here and balled out, okay? Because I was like 11 years of back and forth with this nonsense. So that is, another victory, which I knew victory was mine anyway. But yes, no longer have to deal with that. Whew, child. I was like, oh, he was big mad. I'm like, why are you mad? Like, child, I know why you mad. That karma eating your ass up. But hey, not my problem. But yes, y'all. So I say all that to say we just gotta hold on. There's a lot going on. And I'm like, here we go. Did y'all see the thing about the prices going up with the I said hold on now. I said hold on now. Now not when me getting ready to send these packages out and it's free shipping. Like the fuck, this is ridiculous. But nah, it's all good. But I was like, this is ridiculous. So now if y'all saw my story talking about we need a word from the Lord. But let me tell you, God been doing his big one for me. I'm telling you now. So I ain't worried about it. I am not worried about it at all. But how y'all doing? Now I've been sitting here. I mean, I know it ain't like y'all gonna be. But like I said, y'all, we got so much to talk about, but we gotta spread it out. I don't want y'all getting off this lot like, ooh, Aisha had. Whew. I'm not even gonna do that to y'all. I'm not gonna do that to y'all at all. But thank y'all for the love too for my and my personal messages, text messages that I got for my feature in Sewn magazine. A lot of people said they didn't really know. Well, as far as my family was like, people wanted to get one. But I was like, you know what? My thing is, when I be telling people, I'm talking about like my family, they be so funny because it's like, y'all know I posted about it and I know y'all be seeing my stuff even though you act like you don't. But then now, because I didn't send you no personal invite to it, like, oh, now you wanted one. Oh, well, I don't got time. I'm telling you, I'm hitting people with bless your heart and keeping it moving because I don't have time. But I do kind of wish, though, that I would have did a little bit more when it came to it because I kind of just posted about it and kept it moving because, I mean, I had so much going on. But I feel like the people, but you know what I mean? The people that came and showed love was like real people that, the love was real. So thank you, friend, my sharpshooter. But yeah, I'm like, I missed y'all too. Like, you don't realize. Let me tell you something. For everybody that y'all have your houses, even apartments, wherever you live in, like when I was just going through that, I was like, wow, people in their houses, everything all set up and whatever, and it's like so normal, like it's like so normal for everybody to just be in their own places, chilling, doing their thing. Um, Meanwhile, I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm coming or going. I don't know. And it just hit different. Like, I'm watching everybody just like in their respectful faces. And, mind you, my apartment was like packed up for 2 because I started packing that day until I, moved. And then, not to mention, my old landlord, he was trying to have the pest control. Now, mind you, pest control then came out about, I think I can count 8 times. So, yeah, you can kind of take that how you want. And when I was moving, before I moved, he really made a big thing about, he sent me a certified letter, even though I live right underneath, over top of him. He sent me a certified letter stating that I have, per Delaware law, that I had to let him bring the people in. Even though he asked me, do I want to have the people come in? Like, what did I want? And I said, I'd rather you wait and have them like bomb whatever they want to do after I move out, because it'll be empty. Like, you can go everywhere and do like a couple of weeks later, this idiot sends me and he had 8 stamps on there. He sent me a certified letter saying that per law. So I said, okay, I'm a receipts queen. So I had to chew him up in a gentle but firm way, since I was in, my soft girl, like learning how to be soft. But I will say I like it on his side. I really do. I mean, I know I can easily switch back, but I really do like it on his side. Because I didn't know I could do it, okay, until I did it. But yeah, I had to really get with him because I'm like, I know how to read. Like, I know what it says, and you wrong, sir. I was supposed to top stitch that before I did, but we gonna do it right afterwards. So it was just a mess, Cheryl. And then he tried to hold some of my deposit because the dishwasher was broke. And I never used the dishwasher. And I told him when I first moved there, I said, I'm not going to be using this dishwasher. He was like, well, you can run it a few times just to make sure. And I said, I'm not doing that. All I use the dishwasher for is to wash my dishes and put them in there, because I don't like dishes on my sink, like my countertops. I like everything to be clean. So I use it to dry them and then put them, like to sit them in there so they can dry and put them away. I don't know. Dishwashers to me does not clean no dishes, in my opinion. But, for y'all that use a dishwasher, whatever floats your boat, honey. I'm just saying, for me, I use these good old 2 hands. So when he came to do the inspection, the dishwasher wasn't, he was like, oh man, oh, this dishwasher, I'm a little concerned. He all scratching his head, shaking. I'm a little concerned. I was like, Paul, I said, I'm not the one. I already told you before, if something wrong with that dishwasher, it was wrong. It was broke from the very beginning because I never used it. Oh, well, well, it has to be something. He was like, well, with you putting the dishes in there, I said, I know you're not about to sit here and tell me, because I said these dishes in here, that little bit of water that's going to drip off of these dishes is going to clog up that thing and break it. If that's the case, you definitely needed a new dishwasher. Like I said, I know you fucking lying. He was like, yeah. So when I got my deposit back, he deducted half of the money for a new dishwasher. My mom told me to let it go. I said, I was feeling it in my spirit. Oh, I said, you know what? I said, God, I've been really this soft girl. I was like, all this shit about to go out the window, because I was pissed, because I'm like, I imagine paying for something you never even used. And then I said, now I'm going to help you get a new one. I said, oh no. But I stayed calm. I said, you know what? That's okay. Because you going to pay for it. If you going to pay for that. Do you know the next day in the mail? So I don't know how it happened, but the next day in the mail, I got the other amount back. From the amount that he took, he sent it back to me. And my mom was like, see, See, I told you, God. You know, my mom is she is a bumper for Jesus, child. And she was like, I told you, God is that. Yeah. I was like, okay, mom. Because I was about to tell him, oh my gosh, Aisha, what are you doing? I knew, wondering, like, what is this thing doing? She was like, I know, gotta do this and do that. And I was like, okay, mom. Because he's about to get, mm-hmm. But I just knew that he was wrong. And he knew he was wrong. And even per the law, he still was wrong. But to like to go to court and to do all that, it really would be like, um, it really would have been a lot. And plus, with everything what I was dealing with, it's like, child, that was definitely one of those moments where it's like you want to like choose your battles. Where the heck does this thing go down at? Hold on, y'all. Oh, it's here. But if this is supposed to be, oh boy. So that's where I sold it at. But where is the? Oh, I'm tripping. That's duh. So, all right, fold that down. I was like, wait, what is happening here? Plus, two, this fabric is really thin. This is not the fabric I would suggest. I mean, it's not horrible, but if it had a little bit more weight to it, it would be much better. But anyway, we just gonna have to work with what we got here. But yeah, he really tried. Yeah, he definitely was. Cause and then especially too. Well, for me, it's kind of like, oh, and I could have cussed him out in a way that was so ungodly, but it would have felt so good. So now I was feeling like a little chump for a hot second. Cause I was like, did he just get over on me like that? And I'm just gonna take it like, just like for real? And then I was like, no, Aisha, this, because I'm like, after at the end of the day, you could tell him off, but he still got your money. And if you try to go to, like, you already dealing with all this other stuff, do you really feel like doing it? So it was like, it's unnecessary energy. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just keep it cool. And lo and behold, that next day I got another thing in the mail, and I said, well, what is this? Because I said, I know he ain't trying to send me something else that's like, and nope, he was sending me my money back, child. And then from that point, I was really a believer about this soft. Like, I was like, okay, I think, okay. They're not saying that everything is going to always go, but it's just like, when you get in that streak of those wins, it makes you feel good, especially since I felt like I was going from blow after blow after blow. And it was like no sign of relief. And then, not to mention, people who were supposed to come through for me and help with certain things basically gave me their ass to kiss. And I was like, wow, like, really? But I want to say, on the flip side of that, other people came for me out of nowhere that I did not even expect. So lo and behold, those people got cut off. And I was very grateful for the people that stepped up and came through for me at the at the last minute. But yeah, when I tell you, I've never felt like so much joy and pain at the same time. Like, I was like, this really should have been like a really joyous, all love type. Like, I felt like that type of moment, and it just wasn't. Don't don't get it twisted. The joy definitely outweighed the pain. But y'all know that song, Joy, Pain, Sunshine, and Rain. 'Cause especially in that season, it was a lot of that going on too. So I was like, hashtag the ride base. But I was like, yo, I was hurt. Like, wow. And here I am to get the shirt off my back, and they basically was giving me their whole entire ass to kiss. I said, well, I'll be damned. But, um, yeah, that was something. And you know, you hear that a lot when people's like, they go through something. It's like, I realized how many friends I had. Realized that I didn't have that many friends. I thought, like, you hear those type of stories. Um, if I did that same thing all over again, I'ma scream. Nope, I did it right. All right, finally, because we didn't get nowhere. We got nowhere real fast. They have like top stitching for this. I don't think I want to do the top only because this fabric is not. It's just not that. It's not. I mean, maybe it'll do something if I top stitch it. I guess. So, where does it go? Where does this top stitching go towards the inside? So let's just top stitch it. I mean, we're coming back. We're not gonna go with it. We're not gonna do this and do that. We're gonna follow the instructions. Be good. I don't quite see it. So we're just gonna go ahead. Since this fabric be rolling and stuff anyway. But let's just hold it out. I just don't see the point. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't see the point with this fabric. But it will stop the, I guess, the part from it curling up too. So yeah, we just gonna do it. We gonna be good and just do it, okay? And just do it. Hey, Sabs. I didn't see you come in, but I seen somebody saying hey to you. Is anybody else sewing? Are y'all just here keeping me company? I really would like to come to, I know I started talking about that, but I really want to come to South Florida Frock Tale. I know it's in June sometime, but I just don't know what Angels like for the college part, like when, you know, all that info just yet. So it's like I still can't even like, you know what I mean? It's like so iffy. All right, I thought I cleared my machine with this whole thing wanting to stop on me. I thought I cleared that out so I stop doing that nonsense. Brooke, I know you won't be there. Will, you're going to Will, I know you're going to DC. I would like to get to DC, but maybe next year. DC times just don't be aligning with my life, and theirs is right on Angel's Prime Day, June 6th. So I'm not going to be able to go once again this year because DC is just a drive down the road. So I guess I'm gonna have to try again next year. Hey, Dory, I didn't see you come creeping in. Hey, friend. If you still in here, let me scroll back. Cause y'all know I'm really trying to look at this thing right now. I'm a little rusty. All I've been making is those wet bags. We'll be at all the fractals, winning everything. I really want to come. My God, mom live out there. That give me a reason. Not that I need a reason to go see her, but basically like maybe I could. I don't know about that. I got to think. He's like, probably not. Will, like, no. Just say no, Will. You're not going. But, you know, my main one, if I can get to, if they figure out what they're going to do, is Chicago. That is definitely one I would like to go to. All right. Now, we can finally move on to number 4. I mean, we're not on step 4. I'm just saying number 4 is the piece. We on step 8, honestly. But we can finally move on. Not Aisha, you about the girl. All right, just gotta make a little L shape here so we can cut into it. And right on into it. I know that's right, Will. I know that's right, Will. I say, look, let me tell y'all something. Do what you got to do. You don't owe nobody. Not that you was explaining anything. I know you try to like, listen, I got. But I feel you on that. Why does feel like, okay, here we go. I'm like, why does feel like crooked? Because I got it. Like I said, everything is very limited. I had a few people was like, oh, I have this coming on. Are you going to come through? I cannot. Like, the girl is over here rebuilding, getting her life back together, honey. I'm going to have to catch y'all on the rebound. Cannot go. And normally before I'd be like, oh, you know, well, like trying to, nope. Can't do it. I had to say a whole lot of no's. Well, not a whole lot, but enough of them. All right, so now let me press this out a little bit. I'm very selective in my outings. And right now, most of them have to be pretty much free or I won't be going. With the exception, I did start back, well, I think it was last week, honestly, to my line dance class because I just really enjoyed it. And I need that for myself. But outside of that, yeah, no. Not right now. And I got prom and all this stuff coming up. All right, so now we're going to be setting this piece into there. Wait. Let's see how. All right, I'm going to face this to me.
Power up to set go.
To the side. Ciao. It's the notches. Oh, this little curly behind fabric. It's, all right, I see that notch. Is that a notch? Yeah, it would have to go this way though. I think. Wait, it gotta go. It would have to go this way. Let's see. Hey, is that K Bella? Is that you? Is that you, friend? I don't know why I fucked your name. I ain't want to get you hyped first, and then it's like that's not even you. Oh, okay. Here go the knot. Child, these notches. This fabric is so curled. Hey, friend. I just wanted to make sure first before. How you be, Fred? I wanted to make sure. Oh, Will, no, talking about, hey, Kate Bella. Okay, okay, Will. Whoop, what I hit? This a line dance. I go the other way. Mm. Oh, is that supposed to be the notch? Okay. Now we seeing the light, y'all. Cause you're always on my mind when I see you. I'm like, man. So yes, y'all, I'm gonna repeat again. We still have 25 slots left for the move her. So if you have been thinking about it or interested in it, even if you have any questions, you can definitely ask me. But I'm excited. I emailed the guy. I should have the metal should be mailed out to me by Friday. He said they will be going out. That's my main thing, to see what these metals look like. Because we went back and forth for a good old while. Um, for to get the design right, how I wanted it. So we worked really well together on that. So I'm really hyped. But the key is when they get here. And I know it's not about like, but to me, yeah. I'm like, I want these medals to be cute, okay? I want them to be super cute. So let me just sew up this one side first. I feel like this is right, but still, I'm like, before we be sitting here, and then I got two sides that needs to be taken out. But I feel like we good.
But we about to see though.
But yeah, this curl up a little bit. Oh, it keeps doing that. I need to reset. That's why. It's see this why I don't use that. I tried my buttonhole one time, y'all. I think I told y'all about this. You know, I still have not figured out how to fix it. It will not take it. That's why my thing keeps stopping, because it's somehow still set in a buttonhole um thing, and it just keeps it goes back to that, so it'll stall my, and I don't know how to. I thought I cleared it, but clearly I did not. So now when I be sewing and it be stopping on me, that's the reason why. Because it's still registering that and I can't seem to clear it. Oh, you said that for the. I am well, my friend. I am much, much better now. So, yeah. So, we had spots. Y'all have any questions? Or y'all like, child, we ain't doing it? I would definitely love y'all to join in. I wish we could have all been, like, together and do it. But it is virtual, so. I know a lot of people in Philly or the surrounding areas will be at the Roots picnic because that's that weekend. But it'd be too much going on for me. I cannot. Oh, I cannot. Okay, okay. And this fabric too is when you gotta take something out, God definitely gotta be careful because it is holes prone. Like if I would have did my normal, just take it out. Yeah, I would have. This thing would have been having a lot of holes in it because it's really thin. And it's the way that uh wait, cause hold on, y'all. Cause if this is the pocket, where's the pocket on this side? Oh, well, this is a little weird. You know how these patterns they be coming up with this little unique way of doing stuff, like. Sure, I was about to say, I know we was about to be done. Because I'm like, I know I didn't. We was about to be done, honey. But it's the way that this, how they do it. It's like you building. They always want to get creative with this stuff. So it is right. I'm just trying to lay it out to see um how this was. I'm just gonna put a couple of pins in it so I'll know because I was like, oh my gosh, I thought this was wrong once again. But it's kind of like it's almost like you encasing. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, do you see the pocket forming right here? But you pretty much sewing it in a circle, so it's like this is the back part facing of it, and so it's going to do like an overlay. But child, at first I was like, I don't know what this is doing. So I had to kind of like lay it out so I can see what was happening here. At least I think. I think that's what's supposed to be happening. It's supposed to be a all right, let me pin this other side. Wait. This is the Aisha. I'm pinning the where's the top at? Okay, this is the top. But where is the pocket? Did I start? I'm trying to see where my pocket at. See, even when I was looking at this, I was like confused, and now I think I did do something wrong, y'all. But no, then when I do that, it don't seem like that's wrong. No, so yeah, that goes. Okay. Ooh, child, this is a weird way of doing this. I will say that. It's very weird, a little confusing, honestly. But I think it's right, so we're gonna keep going. Even though I thought I was wrong. Hey, Chris. We going? Why don't this thing just keep playing? Like I said, play all. All right, let's. But I feel like. Okay. So yeah, y'all, it is right. It's just a weird way of how they do it. But it's right. So that's all we're gonna worry about. I am good. How are you? I'm good. I'm glad to be back sewing. Glad that y'all came through to show your girl some love on her first day back. Do y'all know it's been 6 months? It has been 6 months. It was like every time I planned on coming back, it was always something. But yeah, 6 months later, I'm back. And I'm kind of happy that I just came back and decided to jump, jump back in it, because it's going to help me to get, because I have some other projects I want to do, but it's like I don't know, for some reason I just couldn't get myself like going to do it. And so now with coming back here with the live, it's like now it's like, okay, I kind of broke that mold. So now I can go ahead and jump into it, because these outfits are definitely not going to make themselves, that's for sure. And I really want to have a me-made summer. Like, I have a few sprinkles of other stuff, but I really want to have a whole bunch of celebratorial outfits. I hope I said that right. I did not. Y'all get what I was saying. I hate that. I'm gonna paint the back of my ear. I cannot stand it that they be white in the bag. It's like this big old white circle. All right. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna do the neck part at now at this with that fabric. It's like I don't. This fabric might be pointless to do it. Did I do that like that? So now I think I'm gonna show y'all once I pull this over to the side and pin it. If you'll even be able to see it because it's the same print, but so now by doing that little square, that little L shape, it allows for the pocket now is formed. But the bottom of it, all right, yeah, it should match the bottom. So now after all this, you're supposed to baste it all the way around. So let me just pin it so it can stop curling up on me. And then I can show you. These probably would have made a good, like little tights. Not so much this top. I might need to interface the top. I might have to wind up doing that if I do that same, because I plan on doing it with the drawstring, but it's not going to sit up like how the picture would be, and it'd be pointless to have a slouchy like top like that and putting yeah, it'd just be pointless to do that. But this bottom to me, I'm like, did I cut this wrong? So I'm over here. Let me go to the other side and just work my way back over. Yep. That's why I like color blocking. All these same colors. It's confusing me. I'm like, where? What is supposed to be where? And trust and believe me, I did want to color block this. I just didn't have nothing that I felt like would have went with the whole thing. So I said, well, we're just going to just cut it out. You ain't color block everything. We don't want everything color blocked. So. This middle part doesn't seem like. So now I'm pinning this all the way around this bottom part so that it can be based. But this thing don't look like it fits. It definitely does not look like the under layer is bigger than the that's what it's looking like. I could be wrong, but that's what it's kind of looking like to me. Look at that big old spot right there. Um, 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 um. guess how it's supposed to go. But it definitely looks like I feel like I got way too much room. Did I not cut this accurately? I mean, I don't see how. I feel like it. Let me see. No, I did cut all the right pieces. But that thing does not look like. Can y'all see? Well, you can see the pocket here, right? See it forming. But that's what it's looking like so far. But I feel like I have way more. I still have room. I don't feel like, I think I was supposed to be stretching that thing like how I'm getting ready, like how I feel like I'm getting ready to stretch it. So it's a line back here. On outside stitch along stitch line between large circles. So they do stitch that. How you gonna stitch? Hold on, I think you're supposed to tuck that down so it can lay flat. Like I get that. So that's to close that up, but this bottom part still like I had way too much space. So okay, I get to stitch that over. I'm gonna make a. I think I'm gonna draw a line so I know where I'm stitching it. I just couldn't pick a regular behind sweatshirt. This one want to create a whole like. What is the look of? So many things too far down. So they got a whole to stitch across there, which okay, but I'm kind of jumping ahead a little bit because I'm not sure about that bottom part. If anything, I'll just have to cut. I'm gonna cut around the sides because I'm not sure why it's not fitting, but we're gonna keep moving because it may just come together or not. But I know this part is supposed to kind of close up this little part. So we're going to do that and then start on the back. And I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do differently for the neck, or maybe just I might just go ahead and use my cover stitch and just go around it, or cut out the band. But yeah, I think I'm gonna think what I'm gonna do is just cut out the band and put put the band on there. So of course I'll do that offline because I didn't cut it out. But I know I have enough fabric to do that. Because the neck part that I wanted to do, this fabric is not, it'll be a waste. It's too thin. So, it's all good, but there's no point of wasting. It's just way too thin to do that. Oh my God. Oh, I get why they did. That's dumb. But I get why they did that. Well, it's a good thing this is all in black because I don't care for that. All right, so we're gonna move on to the back right now, but you get the gist of what is doing. It's hard to really kind of tell with this print though. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like this print is making it hard to see. But all right, we need piece 5. And I'm not going to and piece 6. This is going to be challenging trying to use the fabrics that I have. So I need to make sure I pick patterns that goes with my fabric. It does. Because this thing is curling up. As soon as you press it, it start curling. All right, so we're going to add the side backs. To the back. Side back to the back. Anybody got anything fun coming up? Concerts, plays. Y'all, I have a Fire Stick, and The Devil Will Prada 2 is on there. I didn't look at it though. I did not look at it, but it's on there. The movie is 2 hours long though. That part I do know. But I was like, what? But I really do. I don't know if Carmen's going to go ahead and put that together or not. I think that would really be fun to do, to go see it. I haven't been to the movies in years too, so it's like, but in the event, because I do enjoy my home time. I like being home. Like, I have my periods. Do y'all have this where you have a period where it's like you outside, you doing your thing, and then you have a period where it's like you in the house, you don't feel like being bothered? Because I go through that. I have my outside periods, and then I had the times where I be like, I'm good. Like, I just like to be by myself. And right now I'm in a period of like by myself. I just need my me time. And I tell you, I enjoy coming home and just being by myself. Like, it's so refreshing. And I'll be looking forward to it too. Like, looking forward to it. You say yep all the time? Oh, okay. I do. I had them periods where it's like, we outside. And then I be having them times like, can you do it? I be like, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Like, nope, 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 nope. Plus, like, I'm really utilizing this time, like this month of April, um, for the momentum challenge. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about because I done posted it. Not so much on TikTok, but on Facebook and Instagram. So I hope y'all at least, even if you're not necessarily, I mean, there's nothing really like that you have to follow for it. It's just more so of just getting everybody in the mindset and in the groove of, being active, moving your body. Because trust me, if you don't move it, you will lose it. Um, and a lot of people have had expressed to me too that they were very grateful for it because just trying to get back on track. Life be life, and I have not gotten to the part in my life where I want to have mastered it because I have gotten better with it, but have not mastered like when you're going through stuff. Like to stay on my regimen, and sometimes it's like really hard. But for me, like I know I'm an emotional eater, so it's not like I go and just be ready to eat everything out, like just clearing out house. But I don't really. It's like I eat what I eat when I eat, how I eat it, and keep it moving. But a lot of exercising, don't go with it, and so hence you fall off and you got to get back on. This, for me, this time wasn't like too bad, but I still was like pissed. Like, girl, you did all that work, and then now you got to do it again. So I'm doing it again. But just to know, like, it's okay, it happens, but we can definitely get back on track. Yes, yes, I did. I know that's right. Chocolate Miracles. I like that. I like that name too. Listen. I'm getting all my money's worth. But I tell you, all of it from corner to corner, honey. Every dime, every single dime. And yes, friend, I did my exercise video. I did, but with my daughter is what got me there. I didn't say next because here's the thing, like I'm in my season of right now of just like gratitude and just being because one of my things where I was saying like when I was in my own personal devotions, I felt like I was at a time where when I really wanted to go hard for YouTube and just go hard in my business and hard and hard and hard on all of these things, and it just seemed like everything was shutting left and right, and I'm like, I just felt like I was so ready at that point. So then I had to realize, like, even though we say things, but it's like our time is really our time. And when we think we're behind, we're really right on time. You know what I mean? And it's like that one video, like all of that, where I felt like, oh, I have to grow this and I got to do this and I got to do that. And I felt so behind that one video. And I was just like, I was just in grad because I was like, wow, you know what I mean? All this time I'm thinking, like, I'm gonna just keep going, but I just still felt like I was behind, and I kept saying, I'm not behind. You know what I mean? I'm right on time. I'm not behind. I'm right on time. I'm not behind. I'm right on time. And so, yes. Hey, friend. How do you pronounce? I always call you Tamara, but people be saying Tamara, and I saw your post on Facebook how you was like you want to be called by your name, honey, and I said, oh, all right now, but let me make sure I'm getting your name right. Oh, always gonna get you with the hey friend though. I'm always gonna get you with the hey friend, but you know, but yeah, and so I just was like again. I didn't want to blast about it because I was really grateful for it, and I was glad that something, kind of went viral on something that I enjoy and that I love. And people was really grateful for it. I had like a couple of people that kind of had their 2 cents, and I added three and made it five. You know what I mean? But outside of that, it was a whole bunch of love. You know what I mean? But I enjoy putting my own little spin on things, and that's another thing, y'all. Like I feel like all of us at our ages, I don't want to say big old age, child, because people, I don't know, but at our ages, if you out here on social media or just doing, even if you're not social media, if you out here just doing you, okay, not doing what everybody else is doing, because to me that don't count. I said doing you, like how you want to do it, regardless if other people are doing it. So let me clarify that. Like, long as you're doing you, like that's really to me where all matters and where it counts, because there's so much going on and it's like so much out here. And I've always been in a place where it's like, why I can't, like the way my brain works is, to me, I don't feel like it'd be like super simplistic. Like my brain is just not wired like that. So a lot of times it could come off like I'm being really deep or being, I'm like, it's just me. I tried so many times to be other ways. And not only did it confuse me, it confused other people. And we all be sitting there like a clusterfuck, because it's like, I'm like, I don't even know how to come out of it, because I was trying to be helpful, trying to change up and then I'm confusing myself. And, so I have to just do things my way. And sometimes that, it was a little like, do people understand where I'm coming from? But I just said, I'm going to just keep going. I said, the people that are for me, they will understand. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not, I just don't do things like other people do it. And I don't do it on purpose. Like, well, since you're going left, I'm going right. Or you're going right now, I'm going to just turn left or something like that. It's not that. But a lot of the times, I generally don't. If the masses is for it, I'm usually against it, because it's just like it don't be making sense to me. But I'm not saying that's going to always be the case. It's just how I am. So it took me a minute to kind of grasp that. So when I got so much love on that video, I was just like, oh wow, because I said, I'm just going to do what you know what I mean? I don't care how silly I look. I don't care, what my bodies look like. I just don't care. This is me. And you know what I mean? I'm going to be her. And so there, and that's that. And I had to stand 10 toes down on that. And yeah, and here we are. So I said, rather, I didn't know who was going to show up tonight, but if it was a party of three, you know what I mean? We were still going to rock out and keep it moving. It's just like, um, oh, Tamara. Oh, girl, I was calling you Tamara all that time. See, I'm glad I asked you. Oh, charge it to my head, not my heart, friend. You know I ain't mean no harm. That's why everybody is hate friend. But I've been doing better. Um, I've been doing better though. But I saw your post and you was like, I said, okay, well let the church say amen. And amen again. Um, but yeah, but I correct people too when they say my name for whatever. Oh, y'all, so the other day, right? I got this package. Um, it's my package from Temu. Y'all know I love me some Temu, child. And so they said I had two packages. So I go down and it was two packages down there. So when I look at the one, it looked like it was my name. But I'm like, this thing is heavy. Temu stuff ain't heavy like that. So I ain't think nothing of it, because I'm like, look, I'm grabbing my stuff and coming back up. Come to find out, my neighbor name is Alicia. And so I'm opening the box and bro, I'm like, this shit ain't mine. I said, oh, so I closed it, look at it again, and I'm squinting down looking at it. And so I taped it back up and I tried to knock on the door to let them know, like, I'm so sorry, but nobody answered. So I just put a note like, I'm sorry, our names are similar. And I just put, C35, just put my number, because I'm really next door to her. So I was like, I hope she's not offended, but because I taped it back up. But I'm like, child. Then I'm like, Timu, everything is in one bag. Even though it was two different packages, but they put it all in one bag. And I'm like, y'all could have said that. And I was carrying that heavy shit up the steps too, child. But anyway, I say all that to say, yeah, like my names, but it was close. But people call me Alicia all the time. I'm like, there's no L in my name. It's Aisha. You said you used to it. Mm-mm-mm. Who's what's daughter? Your daughter name is Tamir. Wait, what? Like I'm all in the business. What y'all talking about? Cause Tyra, you always call her Tamara. And I was like, it is Tamara. Look all wrong. But I mean, I never said like that to you. I was just thinking that, with your accent out, out that way. I was thinking like, but no, I was wrong. I said, oh, my bad. Sure, all wrong. Ain't nothing being wrong with being big and wrong. Like, you all like secure about being wrong, child. And that's exactly what I was. Because I just knew I was right. Wrong. Oh! You know what, Ty? See, you know what? Okay. She's giving some of her Thursday on my Tuesday. It's all right. Because Tydry be over there cracking up. And I be right there cracking up too. Like, this girl's crazy. She is silly. And I'm like, you do have sons too. And I'm like, but you have a twin, which I didn't know. Did y'all know she had a twin? I did not know that. I said, it's two of friends. Oh, that is so cute. I love twins. Oh my God, I think that's so adorable. And they identical twins too. Like, that's even cuter. It's like be twins and be fraternal. It's kind of like, what was the point? But I mean, nevertheless, it's still twins though. Especially for a mom that had to push them babies out. But oh, I said, oh my goodness, it's two of them. You look, don't twins be like, I'm the oldest. Okay, oldest. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Second rest around. Like, I know your sister probably be like, okay, okay. See me, if I was there, I would even be petty. Like, we having birthdays, the first 6 minutes is all yours, and then she can join in on the 7th minute. I'm like, I need my time. Give me my time. See, you didn't know that. See, yup. She got a whole twin. A whole twin. They are identical. They look exactly alike. Just the cutest. I had to look because I think, is your sister here maybe a different color or something? Something was like different. And I was like, what she split or what you showing two pictures of like y'all with two pictures of yourself, like mashed together. I said no, because her sister name start with a T too. I said, oh my God, she a twin. Nobody told me. The cutest. She a whole twin. Look, you say you gotta look. Yeah. Well, see, we friends on Facebook, so I don't know if it shows on Instagram, but on her Facebook, it is. Look, now you're gonna have people going to your Facebook friend. I don't remember seeing your sister on Instagram, but I saw her on Facebook. She is on Facebook. And I'm telling you, they identical, Gerald. Do y'all be trying to look different, or it's just like it is what it is? I'd be so fascinated with twins. That's probably what my darn problem. As a kid, I would go to the library and just read up on twins because I really was so fascinated with it, and I wanted them so bad. But my son was 14 months apart, y'all. I was like, oh no. That was as close to the twins I was getting, and it was a mess. I was like, can I change my answer, please? All right, now we can put the front and the back together, but I still don't know about this front. We gonna connect the shoulders, and then I'ma see how we gonna do this. Oh, okay. But I mean, that's normal, right? Like twins is always like y'all. I hear that a lot. I'm not gonna say always. Like I'm a twinologist and know everything twins be doing, but normally they are opposites that I would hear. It's like because these other twins, I know that they're not identical, but one is like a social butterfly. She drinks. She likes to travel all the time and do that. The other one likes to travel, but she is way more late, like so laid back. She don't drink. She don't do none of that. She's like more like I like to just sit out and read a book. The other one's like, meet me at the club. It's going down. Like it's so funny. But they do a lot of stuff together though. But it's like I guess on certain parts I guess one go and do something and the other one, I don't know. But it's really cute though. It's so cute. I don't know if I could have been a twin. I don't know if God would have wanted to do that. I don't think they can. Like it's like they connected. They even though they, I don't know. Like I'm telling you, I was so fascinated with it as a kid that because even a friend of mine's one of the twins passed away, and the other one is almost like part of him passed away too. You know what I mean? So it's like it's really like a serious thing, like a spiritual thing, whether people want to look at it like that or not. But they were as crazy as they family were. Those twins were super close, and one of them passed um, tragedy, like got hit by a car and like dragged down the street from something wild. And the other one, when I went and seen, like the other one is just so yeah. But moving on, we don't want to dwell on that part. But yeah. But back to friend, it's two friends. It's two friends. They are like, and I say look just alike. They look just alike, child. Oh, you are the what do they call y'all? The what's the name that they call like being something type of twin? What is it called? Of course, I can't think of the name right now. That when y'all born in the same year, they call y'all a certain type of twin. Cause that's wild too. That's like, uh, mom and dad was out there hunching, as they say in the South. Like back to back was like, we gonna get this true child. Who's older, Brooke? Oh, yeah, Irish twins. I could not think of it to save my life. I was like, I know it was something, and it was funny because I was thinking green, and I was like, I was like, it's not no damn Lucky Charms. It ain't no, but I knew it was in. Oh my goodness, what's that holiday? The St. Patrick's Day. I was like, I knew it ain't that, but it was like, but it's still close enough. But yeah. Oh, you are. Oh, shucks. Wow. So you really ain't get a whole lot of you. Do you feel like you was robbed of your time? Because my be feeling like that. My oldest son, because they're 14 months apart, and I was sick real bad. So, but your parents might had more. My life was like super hectic back then. So I'm just glad I'm out here, out here trying to make it, y'all. Okay, so I should have if I base these sides down, we gonna base these sides Because, I mean, the sides is the sides. Like, I just don't know about that middle part. Uh, they kill me with this top stitch, but I think overall this top is cute. It's just the weight, the fabric isn't. I would not recommend. Okay, I need a basting stitch. Oh, really? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, so that was that planned out? Like she just want to get them out? Oh, oh wow. I mean, it had look, bro. I know you good, but you know, it's still to me that it's sad when you have like siblings and they, cause you know I don't really bang with a lot of my family members, and I have a sister that people be like, "You got a sister?" Yeah, I don't think nothing's gonna happen in this lifetime, but you know, anything can happen. But yeah, it just is what it is. But it's still always sad though that that's like that. Like I always tell people, like, listen, if you got a good relationship with your family, and I mean like a real, like I'm not talking about like, well, we family, so I'm gonna just keep taking this abuse and no, no. I'm talking about like if you really got a solid relationship, it don't have to be the whole entire family, but you know, like especially your siblings or whatever. I think that's very beautiful because everybody does not have that. And you know, a lot of people, you know, still struggle with that as well. I don't, but I mean, there was a time that I did, but you just got to get to the point where, like, listen, come on, thing. Oh, I got a store near me. I wonder. I'm gonna take. See, I'm gonna be bad. I don't want to take my. It's called So What. So I know they do machine. Like I gotta go. I'm gonna go check it out. It's literally down the street, y'all. When I tell you to everything is around me, like everything is around me. Why do I want to keep thinking of all these different songs? Cause I was about to be like dollar dollar bill, y'all. You know, cash root, everything around me. I'm like, songs keep popping up in my head, but so I want to check that out. I'll probably put it in my stories and let y'all know how I went when I go over there. But yeah, I was like, wait, it's a sewing store? I mean, I don't think it's like really like no fabric. It might be more quilting, if anything. I don't really think it's like a store like that. But they definitely, I saw like over there today, I think they work on machines or they might do repair or something. So I'm going to check it out. Oh, I know that's right, Brooke. Peace is everything. When you really experience like real peace, because you know people be like, people be saying all kinds of stuff, but when you really have that peace, child, that's why I could, you know, like I was hurt by, you know, certain people and how they did me, but the level of comfort and peace that I had just being in my new place, just knowing I don't have to worry about mice running through the walls and one popping up on me. And the layout, like this layout here, I absolutely love because it just fits my lifestyle. Um, child, I'd be like, I'm good. I'm good. You know, when I was looking for a place, I was asking people, you might know this, it was outside people that was like, oh, check out this, you could check out that. Like, it was certain websites I totally forgot. Like, my mind was so fogged up with so much stuff. I couldn't think of certain things. And they were more helpful. And I told my family, I'm like, hey, it's an emergency. I need to move. Da 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 da. Child. I guess everybody was speaking Spanish that week. decided when I put it in the group chat and it was in English, I guess they didn't understand. Ain't nobody said nothing. I was like, oh, really? Okay. Cut it. And I told my mom, I said, y'all can have as many outings and family stuff. I won't be into none of them. But lo and behold, my brothers came through for me. My one brother, he be like, I don't be looking at that chat, which is understandable, child, because I got it on mute. So when he reached out to me, it was like, weeks later. This was already after I was pissed and cut everybody off. And then he, came through, and then my other brother was like, sis, I reached out to you and you and I was like, yeah, because y'all niggas was cut. Y'all think I'm playing? I am not. Like, I wasn't saying like you had to do something, but you could have just said something like a reference, you know what I mean? I just was asking for some information. Like, anybody know anybody? Everybody knows somebody till you need them. Then that, everybody, then it's like, they be mush mouth. So, but yeah, and I meant that. What they say, with every fiber in my being. So I meant that. Oh, friend, I hate to leave y'all. I gotta get back. Oh, thank you for stopping in. I can't. From grad school. Oh, yes. I can't wait. We're going to celebrate with you. Thank you for stopping in. I'll see you next time, friend. Can y'all hear my thing in the background? That's it. If y'all can, that's because I want to make sure I see y'all comments. Even though I ain't even barely looked over here at this other one, so. You said they, Tidri, you said they Irish. You said it was 6 of y'all? Tidri? I mean, being born in the same year is kind of like, because the womb is still pretty much like open. So yeah, it's like, I think you said it was 6 of y'all. You said 6 times. Yeah, I remember you said that because I remember I used to call you Ty and you was like, I don't like that, because I said, oh, it's going to be Tygery from here on out. Because what we don't want to do is be calling somebody by a name that they don't want to be called. Come on, machine. Like, y'all. I'm going to have to get this looked at because this machine is not even that old to be me having to play these games with this. But it's a setting. Me playing around trying to play with that darn buttonhole. Now I got my whole machine in the chokehold. Because it keeps wanting to... It keeps wanting to... act like I'm in a buttonhole setting or something, and it's annoying. Wait, just tie? Oh my gosh. I think it's all a bunch of crap. Like these birth certificates, social security cards. Like I'm not gonna go down the rabbit hole with y'all on that, on my theories of all of this, but like the name I was born with was not the name, but like the last name I should say is not what I grew up in. I'm like, well, how did I get enrolled in school? How was I able to do certain things with the name being different? And then they looking at me all crazy like, why is your name Muhammad on one thing and Mallory? And I was like, I was born into it. Would you like to ask my parents? Like, why are you asking me? My mom would crack up about that, and I'm like, it's not funny. Because they was like, well, you have several different aliases. And then with me being married, like all of those names, I was like, child, look, I don't know, okay? It's a hard not life for us, okay? I don't know. It was a mess. A whole mess. Yeah, it was one time on a lot because I always be like, "Hey, Todd," and she's like, "I don't like." Not necessarily when I did, but she was just telling the story. And in her telling the story, she was like, because they all is Thai, and so she don't like. And I was like, "Ooh, I won't say that anymore." Oh my gosh, come on, machine! Like, I have to get this. Cause y'all see, like, I step on here. It's really, we were doing good. Y'all hear that? That's, and I don't know how to fix it. Let me take it off, back on. Really irked about it. Go back to my setting, but I do need to, because this ain't gonna work. But maybe it'll be something, they'll be generous enough and be like, oh, it's just, oh, no worries. We're not going to charge you for that. It's just a simple error, you know. Maybe I'll get something like that. Well, what's your name, Brooke? I mean, are we... Well, it don't matter. I mean, Brooke. It's always like, Brooklyn Timmy. But yeah, that's why I said people, you know, some people don't mind when they, but like, no, if somebody don't want to be called by something, then yeah. Even with me with nicknames, like it depends. Like if we cool, all right, but we not, you not. Even though I give everybody a nickname, no, but that's beside the point. Okay, that is beside the point. But I'm like, if we not, don't be calling me like we homies like that. But you know, and that's because some people really used to like. People would get stuff done off the strength of my name, and I didn't even know about it. Um, and they be like, "Oh, I just thought y'all were cool like that," and that's why I did off the strength. And I said, "Oh no 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 no." So I had to like clarify that and get. I'm like, why would you? People weird. Let's see if I turn it regular, if it'll sew. No. They really want to embarrass me on my first day. I thought it was Brooke. I mean, I think we call you Brooke because you from Brooklyn. But you know, CSI over here, secret agent, will be knowing everything. Will. Send me a text, Will. Will be knowing the business. I know he probably. I know her name. I know what her real name is. You know she in Secret Service, child. So I don't. I ain't never seen such a gorgeous person in Secret Service. I said, Brooke be laid back, child. Brooke, you remind me of one of those females, like, you have your little cocktail, and then you have, like, them, you know them little long cigarettes? I don't know what they are, like the little skinny ones that the chicks, the bougie chicks be having. I mean, I don't know if they still have them nowadays, child. These people be vaping and doing all kind of, but you be giving me that vibe. Oh, you know too? You said that is not Brooke. I knew her name was not Brooke. I believe like that because she's from Brooklyn. Now, friend, as many times as we talk about, my memory has gotten better, but Oh yes, oh right. Yes, I do know it now. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Thank you, Will. I do know. Yeah. Yes. I do. I know now. See, you see what happens when friends come together? You definitely, child. I would have, yeah. I thought of like Sierra. I would have resisted nothing. No. Oh my goodness. Thank you, friend. Mm-mm-mm. You just call her secret agent. CSI Miami. Where you at? Fort Lauderdale? CSI Fort Lauderdale. Or can we even know that? Child, just say CSI Florida. We know you're in Florida. But we may not be able to know what part. You said you say your first name? Where you be saying it at? I love the name too. I'm still gonna call her. I'm still gonna call her Brooklyn Timmy. I be saying Brooke for short, like because Brooklyn Timmy is all like one word, like it's one whole name. All right, I'm not even gonna lie. This bottom part, we still gonna keep going. So we have the front and the back on. Let me see if I got all the pins. I'm gonna try it on real quick right here. Ooh. Oh, you said you say your name first? Oh, okay. But yeah, but Brooklyn Timmy is like, so that's kind of what it's looking like. You see the little pockets right here. But yeah, so it's good. It fits like right how I want it to fit too. So yeah, we good on that. We good on that part. So, um, so yeah, we good. Now we can move on to the. I keep running over this. Let me move that out the way a little bit. To the sleeve, I think. What time is it? Ooh, we passed 9 o'clock, child. Mm. Oh, that's the collar. The collar that I'm not doing. Oh, this thing have a lower band too. I don't think we're gonna do this whole thing on here. But we're gonna do the sleeve. Wait. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wind up doing a neckband. But I may not. I may change my mind. This have a bottom band. Oh, that'll give it some weight because it's like double. So we'll see, y'all. We'll see what we get to by 10 o'clock. Because that's the only bandwidth that I have, child. Thank you. Friend, you gonna keep. You remember the first time when we met, I was looking at you like And you was like, no, I know you're not going to just be staring at me. I was like, I was trying to figure it out. Like, I know I met you, but I was like, wait, who? And then you did. Well, you said your name, but then you was like Brooklyn too. So let's make sure we say the whole truth, because don't nobody be walking around calling you by your name. And then you was like Brooklyn Timmy. I'm like, ow! Because I used to get you and Frances mixed up. Because she lives in Brooklyn. Well, she lives, I don't know if she lives in Brooklyn, but she's in New York. So that's how it went down. But it's like so long ago, Brooke. We need another meetup. For real. That's why I really would like to come out. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Oh, I no wonder I'm using the wrong iron. Am I wrong? That's my regular iron. We ain't supposed to be using this. I'm wondering why, like. Here we go, just about done, and I'm now realizing that. Oh well. Bro, okay, I know you trying to go all the way back to the New York days, child. That is a blur. Like my brain, I don't remember halfway what I did yesterday. Well, yes I did. I'm better with it. My memory is much better now, but New York Fractals, child. Like I said, I got you and Francis mixed up. So yeah. That whole memory is like, cause the whole time I had y'all mixed up. So but now now I got it. But then yeah, so what I was thinking, probably what I was saying to you, a whole conversation, I'm thinking the spring, it was just a whole mess. But you trying to go back 15 years ago. Girl, now friend, you know darn well as much life that has happened, I would not have remembered that. Plus, that was a time too where I really was just trying to be like, so like, it's not that I don't want to be, but it's just like, just trying to get used to it. So, New York Fractals was very interesting. But it was pretty dope that, a lot of BSN was in there. I don't think BSN hit it like that ever since that time. But, it's what it is. I know Atlanta Fractals, but Atlanta's just too busy. Like, I gotta make sure my nervous system is together before I go. Oh, child, that time I had to spend the weekend in New York. I said never again. It was just too much for me. New York trip is definitely go and get out of here. My hotel room was so small. I couldn't believe that you can be in a room that small. It was nice, but it's definitely for sleeping and bathing. Like, you wasn't gonna be doing like kind of have like a little room party or nothing. Nope, you ain't got. Mm-mm. Wasn't gonna be doing none of that. But that beep beep ain't beep. Hey, Sin. Yeah, I'm good to put my. All right, Brooke. We can have a side conversation. Don't be putting all the business out. Like, I know it's my day back, and we chatting, but you just. I definitely do remember. I was like, oh my God, you did find me. You did get my bag for me. I was tripping, but I was like, good. You have a great memory. So at least I know. At least I know if I could tell you something, you could be able to tell it back to me. I know who I can. If, especially if it's something I want you to know. Shoot, God forbid if it's something I didn't want you to know. Ooh, child, that would be a mess. But nah, but yeah. Like now it's like coming back. I'm like, oh yeah. They are very child teeny ate the. I said, I know you lying. I was like, where is the rest of the room at? I mean, shout out to the person who created. I said, wow, and the amount of money, child. I ain't never see a hotel room that small, and they gonna talk about they remodeled it. I was in like the remodel. I said, wow, like to the point where you going around a bed and you have to kind of. You can't be sitting there like all freely flowing. You gonna be bumping into everything. I ain't never. That was. But the highlight of that was I was able to go to Harlem and sit on the brownstone. I said, I hope nobody don't come out and curse me out. But nobody did. But I've always wanted to do that. Well, maybe that's why. Because did you hear a lot of? I've never heard so many sirens, horns beeping. I'm like, oh my gosh, they don't even have like soundproof walls in this joint. And I was on like I was so high up. I was like, oh wow. Basically next to Jesus, but I could still hear those sirens going. I'm going to take my machine. I don't really want to pull out that other machine though. Because this is not, it just keeps stopping. And I know it's a setting, so like I know nothing is like broke with my machine. But all because I decide, Carol talking about playing around with your machine. See all the different features. And the one time I do it, now I can't get it off that damn setting. Now, bro, I want to be like you and I go. So you go buy more because you was too lazy to go find it. What you making anyway? I was asking you this. I know you probably said I said this yesterday in Shamir Live, but you couldn't see my comment. So, like, I was like, well, there's no point in me saying anything because she won't be able to see it. So, yes, y'all, please remember that when you are going live, can you please make sure you have on that, not the top chat, but all chat, so that way I can chat with y'all. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Whoever's live I am, I'm going to ask them to repeat that so that way, I can join in on the conversation. Because I can see y'all stuff, but y'all just can't see me. Oh, you sleep with the radio on? Well, I had the TV on or something was on, but... Or maybe I just... I was like... Then even the people on them little e-bikes and stuff, I said, oh wow. They do not mind hitting you out there, that's for sure. They got little... horns on them little things like beep beep. It's like, yo, this is the bike lane. not the e-bike lane, but I guess a bike is a bike. But how fast they be going, somebody really can get hurt. I was like, this is too much. I'm not doing this again. I needed a vacation when I came back. I still heard the sirens in my head that Monday. Like, it was horrible. I don't have to go to New York again, like, for a long time. It's so bad that I didn't even go, like, for Angel's fabric for our prime. We gonna pray that it comes in. I got it on Etsy. I was like, I don't want to go to New York. That's how bad, like, and that was last year I went. Actually, it's been a year. I went, I think, last March. So, I was like, I don't want to go. And plus, stuff is so high. I went down to Fleischmann's. They wanted $60 a yard for the fabric. I was like, no. No. I'm just not doing that. And it wasn't like $60 worthy to me. And then the other stores down there, they was like, oh, we don't have. I was like, man. I tried. I was hoping I would see something. Then Carol went down there. She went to the store for me in Chicago, and they told me, no, this was going to be this or then they was like, no, it's 50 something. I said, that is not what you said. But then they gonna say they was sold out. I said, really? Just that fast y'all sold out? And oh, that's sharp. I told you, see, won't that go? This outfit will go with that long cigarette. See, I'm telling you, I be in the spirit all the time, and it don't even have to be on the Lord's Day. It is this looks like perfect to go with that little long, not to say that, but that little long, skinny little cigarette thing. Prime is June 6th. Well, I bet you do love New York, but it was too much for me. I can do a day trip, but the whole weekend gig, Yeah, you did, and I just looked at it. That is that is gorgeous. Oh, I love that. That must be old because I don't remember seeing that. And you know, Vogue is my boo, even though she don't really do too well like on lives. I guess she's a little shy with the folks, but I love me a good Vogue pattern. And that one's nice. I like that. With your little cigarette, your long look. I'm still trying to put a cigarette in him. I'm like, that little long cigarette. Trying to have you having a cigarette. Alright, let's put that bottom part in. If it'll let me do it, because it's machine cutting up. This is the cuffs. You know what? I should have did the other layout method. It's too late now because I done sewn them up. But this would have been so much easier. I think I did on a live with friend before, D, where we would have wait, no, it goes this way. I could have added this on and closed it all up at the same time instead of trying to ease it around on that tiny little part. They know they wrong for that. But oh well, it's too late now. Oh really? Yeah, somebody even had told me that it was and I was in Harlem. They was like, it was a fabric store. Like, did you go to the fabric? And I was like, I didn't go. What? Oh, I was hurt. But I want to go. I liked Harlem. I enjoyed it. I went to like this. While I was walking, I ran into some like spoken word type joint. You know, when they be in there. Oh, I loved it. Then this man got up there, and then I had to look because, you know, in Harlem is black on black on black. You know what I mean? So we was in there, and then this guy came up there, and he was like, "Oh, his wife," but his wife looked borderline clear. So I was like, now wait, hold on, wait a minute. But you know, she was just like a lighter. I don't know. She kind of looked. You know, people was kind of like, not to say like, you know, they can't be in there, but it was just one of those. It was just like one of those type joints that, you know, they were just talking about all things black. So even though there was a few of them in there, you know, they still like to be. I'm not, you know, they was like to be up in the building. But he had got up to say something, and then it was just like, yeah, no, people was looking like, it was funny, but it was really nice. It was really nice. I enjoyed it. It was hot as hell in there, but um, I stayed in there until it was over. Oh, that's what you keep. That's what you was saying. Is call it caprice. They say they're long or long and skin. Yeah, it's just kind of those little dainty, little fancy. I said that is really giving that vibe. I already gonna see how your vibe gonna be. It's like how I saw you in Chicago. But that is cute. What's the theme for? Oh, that's not Atlanta. Oh, it's that. What is the theme for Paris After Dark? Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's really cute. I can't. Oh, Brooke, just send me a picture, child. I'm about to say I can't wait to see it, and child. Everybody can't wait to see it. We know we're not gonna see it online. We know that. Wait. Open. Wait, that open. So you, to that. Hold on. Let me make sure where I'm supposed to be sewing. So we sewed there. We keep this open. And then we sew from there to there. Um, why did it look so short? Did I put extra notches? I don't know what that. Maybe I was not supposed to. I don't know what that is. We're gonna keep going. I'm like, why did I stop it there though? That's the question. Oh, you said you worked. I don't know none of them. I don't have it. All I know, actually, the only thing that I do know is like, yeah, I don't know. I was about to say, I know a name, like a brand, but I'm like, that's about it. Like, girl, what you getting ready to say? Not nothing. Because I don't know nothing about them. I know you can get a box or a soft pack. That's the only thing I do know. As a friend of mine smokes. She was like, the box is more because it's the box. So I'm like, I'm not paying it. I'm like, child, y'all don't be playing about. Or they be like loosies, meaning like people be selling them to different people out the pack. That I know that part. But yeah, outside of that, I don't know. You said you know just a few. Oh, Paul malls. What the heck is that? So you could still. Oh wait, they let you work with the cigarettes if you was under 18, or was you over 18? Well, you said in high school, so you probably was younger. They still let y'all work it even though you are not of age. People loved it, and I'm like, isn't that stuff be like so expensive? I'm pretty sure it's way more expensive now. But people gotta have the. I tried to smoke a cigarette before. I just could not understand why. I couldn't get it. I mean, when I say get it, it's not like I couldn't. It just was like I don't get the point of it. I was like, nah, it's not for me. And I don't really like smoke either. I was like, oh no, it was all in my hair, my clothes. I said, oh no, oh no, I said, nope, not me. No, Lucy's is everywhere, child. That's how I know about them. Child, I be like, Lucy. Who is Lucy? Lucy popular around here. They like, child, that is a Adorns cigarette. Oh, dude. People be selling them too. At that time, I think they was like $1 or something. I don't know now. I was like, really? Yeah. I don't know why I have this extra dot there. But yeah, that's the extent of my what I know about cigarettes. One thing I do know, which I can't stand, anybody in this chat smoke? Because this is a no judgment free zone, okay? I don't care what you do and who you screw, okay? It's just, I just have a question. I just need to know, why do smokers let that cigarette burn most of the time and you don't be smoking it? And then you light up another one. Like, I'm like, aren't they expensive? Like, aren't you wasting your money? I'm sitting here trying to breathe and you're not even smoking it. They be at the corner store. Oh, that must be in the hood store. Hi. That to this creations. I'm about to say, you can get with this or you can get with that. Don't mind me, new friend, okay? I don't know. Some nights I be having songs just be popping in my head. But when I saw like this and that, so in my head, I'm like, you can get with this or you can get with that. But that's cute. Like, I know for real, any smokers in the building, is there a smoker in the house tonight? See, I did it again. Oh my gosh. You learning how to sew? Oh, nice. I mean, if you have a question, you are more than welcome to ask, because we have a lot of sewists here in the chat. Generally on my lives, I like to chat and just sew, so I'm really not doing a whole lot of instruction. But if you do have a question that I can answer, I definitely will. If not, some of my friends in the chat will, if they know. So welcome in. Glad you came. But yes, we got a whole lineup of sewists in here. Sewists in the building. But I need to know that question. So don't nobody know. You ain't got to be bashful in here. You said in a non-smoker. I know I do got a song. I do. I really do. Maybe because it's just that I'm back. I'm happy to be back. I don't know, child. Sometimes, you know what? Because we about to wrap this up anyway. I'm going to finish it, though. It definitely will be done for next week. But this one has like a bottom layer on here, too. What is it called? Not a bottom layer, but what the heck is that bottom part called? It has a cuff thing for the bottom. I don't know. I can't think of the name right now. That goes on here, too. But Yeah, we not gonna get to all that. Wait, is this supposed to, once we do that, hold on. I'm gonna ask my girlfriend. I know but she smokes her cigarettes, so, but she still may know. She still might know with wrong sides together. So we need wrong sides together. Wrong sides together. Oh, so you were supposed to keep that. Why would you want me to slip stitch? Why? Why would I slip stitch that? Fold it. Where's the little, there's the little thumb thing. Put your little thumb through. But why would they feel like I needed to slip stitch the rest of it? Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so here's the little hole for to put the thumb through. It was a part that you leave open and they was just saying you would slip stitch that, but I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why they were saying to do that. Oh. Maybe because I think the thumb part is supposed to be further down and not this. Man, I don't know. I mean, if all else fails, no thumb will be going through there. How about that? But because I've already sewn it up. I think it still should be okay though. Did I sew the other one up already? Yep, it did. Okay. So we're just going to attach it. Oh, what am I making? I'm so sorry. McCall 7874. I'm doing, well, I was doing this view, but my fabric is kind of thin, so I don't think it's going to sit up like I needed to do. It's going to slash down, so I'm going to probably wind up just putting a band on top of it and call it a day. But I'm not going to be doing it tonight because I didn't cut it out. So, yeah, that's what's going to wind up happening. But I'm actually, it's like a build up to make an outfit. So this is, it's kind of going to go over top of the sports bra that I'll make next week. And then the week after that, I will make the tights to go with it. And yeah, so that will be a complete outfit that I can go walk in. And then there, that will be that. Wait. Oh, okay. So that's to that. And then we need to line it up with this. I definitely will recommend it doing open. When you put this, if anybody makes this and they put the cuff on there, do it like open. And then you can do it, close it up all at one time. I mean, this is not going to be hard to sew around there because it has the stretch in there, but it just will make it easier. Especially if you're doing thin fabric like I'm doing that likes to curl up. It's just annoying. But we are going to put the sleeve on. And then we'll just stop after we do the sleeves because I still need to do, I need to still figure out that bottom part. And I'm not going to sit here and have y'all on there figuring it out with me for that part. What is a mug rug? Are you a quilter? Yeah, you should practice. Get a easy to sew one. If you get an easy to sew one, a lot of times they are really easy. But I mean, like I said, it's so many it's so many sewers in the building. Like, you can always, come to a live and ask a question. These are mine. I mean, you can too on other people's, but I'm not gonna speak for them. But everybody's, is friendly around here, so it really is. And YouTube is really your friend when YouTube University, um, is really good. But nonetheless, I'm here every Tuesday for the most part at 7 p.m. So, and it's usually somebody live somewhere every day. Um, but you get them easy to sew patterns are really good. I would say get something like maybe a dress or like easy that's only a few pieces or a shirt. I know people like to start out like tote bags and crap like that, but that ain't, yeah, no. Get something, unless you plan on, eventually becoming a bag maker. In my opinion, I think you should get something if you want to start, if you want to make clothes and get a pattern that's clothes. I mean, you can grab your other stuff too, but it's a different ball game from making bags or the little tote bags and stuff like that than than making clothes versus a bag. Oh, this machine jump! Oh my gosh, it's playing in my face. Child, I don't think we're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna be able to even get through this because it's. I do need to get this checked out though. So I might, y'all, if your next week y'all see my little blue machine, that's my little traveling buddy. I may have to just pull it out because this right here is playing with me. But I need to get it, and it's funny too. It's not funny because it's not funny, but a little wild because I did like when I was making those wet bags and stuff just on the side, I ain't have no problem. And so now, and I'm telling you, it was ever since after I was playing around that buttonhole one day. And it ain't been right since. But I'm going to try to figure it out. But I'm still trying to ease on around. Now, I can get on the serger, but I want to start. I don't want to get on there after I done sewn this whole thing up. Oh, we was almost at the end before I decided they want to play in my face again. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm telling you, like an easy shirt that don't have a whole lot of pieces. See, it's snapping because it's. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get it done. I hope. Oh, there we go. I'm about to say. I thought I sold the pin inside the thing. Sure. All right. It's all. So we have the sleeve. Which arm? Which is this? The left arm, the right arm. So y'all know my arms is. Yeah, I think. Well, no. Beat it. So that is. So yeah. So it's doing what it's supposed to do in regards to that. It's a little snugged on these arms, but y'all already know that's how it's gonna go down anyway. So that's what it's looking like. I mean, I'm liking it. I'm feeling the color. Like I'm feeling the vibe of it, even though it's gonna be thin. But I'm gonna have a shirt on underneath it. So I think, yeah, I think we are. So far, so good. Even though my machine, so let's see. We gonna try, y'all. If it just not gonna do it, then I'll show y'all the finished thing next week. And I'm definitely going to try to get this situation cleared. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I screenshotted that thing. See if it knows. I mean, since it. But if not, I'm gonna take it to the. I'm gonna check out the store near me. It's literally down the street too. See if somebody can clear. Somebody has knowledge of it and can clear it for me. Cause I did go through that I went through my book, kind of glance. I ain't really like go through it. I glanced at it, but I thought I'm like, oh, clear it. So maybe I didn't do something right. Cause I low key never really went over it. I just started sewing with it, but now I need to. Thank you. Yeah. Because the fabrics, so I know y'all should remember, because again, I'm using fabrics that I have. So I made like a workout top with this before, y'all remember? So the pants is going to be in this, and I'm going to use a portion of this. Is kind of like an ombre. It's like of colors. So I'm going to mix this like to blend in with this some way somehow to make the top, and I should be able to also make the pants out of this. But if y'all remember, I made a top before with the hoodie. It had like a little hood on there with the crisscross in the back, the little, what is it called, like twisted in the back. So this is the plan for it, and that's when y'all know I don't care. I love my colors. So yes, I'm gonna be a whole bunch of like, I liked the colors together. So yeah, that's how that look is supposed to go. That's how that's all supposed to come together with that. Because we got to use what we have here. And I done really well. I have not bought any fabric. So, and I don't plan to. Like, I just have way too much. And then I just keep buying more fabric. And it's like, you have so much fabric. And if I keep buying more, it's just, try moving that stuff and getting it up these three, because it's 3 levels to my apartment complex. And there's no elevator. So, yeah. I couldn't even be mad at nobody. Like, who I'm going to be mad at? But this was a lot. So I'm like, girl, you have a lot of fabric. So I need to use up this fabric. And it also helps me too, like, okay, so I gotta work with what I have, then finding the pattern, like, you know what I mean? It's like a real big, it's a real project for me. But I like, it, like to challenge myself, like, well, this is what we have to work with. So what you gonna do? I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Thank you. But a color, like I never was a person that followed the color trends or wits, and I could never get into that, because I totally feel like you wear what you want to wear. Like this whole thing, and that when I was in school, like that was a really big thing. Like people pay a lot of money to know what the color is going to be for the year, the colors, and I'm like, really? Like y'all really be doing that? I mean, like in a I'm like, the color, it's whatever you want to wear. Like every color is not for everybody. You know what I mean? So I'll be damned if I'm like, oh, they said this was the color for the year, and that's not a color that look good on me. Like how? That's dumb. I'm like, that is so dumb. But I know a color, and it's actually my I call her my sissy, but it's her favorite color. But I was like, a color that I feel like I really want to pop out in this summer is yellow. I don't know, like yellow. And also teal, like teal, yellow and teal, not together. Um, I mean, it could go together if that's your thing. I mean, they could go together. You know what I mean? We it could go together. You know what I mean? If you that type of person that can, get it together. But I wasn't saying like together. I'm just saying those are two colors that I don't know. Like I'm like kind of like drawn to. Y'all know blue is always going to be there. But I didn't really need to say that though, right? Y'all know I didn't really need to say that. But yeah, yellow and teal. Something about those two colors is. Well, clearly you didn't have the energy, bro. I mean, because you went and just bought more fabric. Did you buy the same fabric, or you? If you bought the same, Lord have mercy. Or did you find, or you just got something completely different? But if you went and bought the same fabric, that dress, that I like that dress. Especially like just looking, I was like, ooh, is that out of print? That's cute. Oh, that's cute. Like I would like to have that pattern. It's pretty cute. I just don't remember seeing it, so I'm like, it must be an old pattern. Not ooh, you bought the same. That is crazy. That is wild. Like you go. Well, when is Frocktails? Is it coming up like real soon? No, it's not. Is you talking about South Florida Frocktails? That's in June, and you ain't feel like looking for it. And we in April, the beginning of April 7th to be exact. It's at the end of June, right? I know it's old. I thought I had to be because I'm like, I don't I don't even remember seeing that. That is so cute. You want to send me a picture, Cheryl. Just you have to send me a picture because I want to see the finish. Um, if I gotta sign like an NDA or something, just let me know. Send over the. But I want to see. I definitely want to see that because that's cute. All right, now the sleeve. If we can get these sleeves on here, then we would have actually completed what I wanted to get done. Well, I would have liked to get the whole thing done, but um, in all honesty, I think I'm gonna just pin these on there. Well, we gonna try. What the heck? They look like they cut the same way. The front and the back looks exactly. No, I don't. Or it's the sleeve. Okay, no. This. Both of these look like a point. Oh no, this, cause it's all curled up. So that's the back. All right. Stressing me out. Where's the front? This is the front. So this will be the. This will go to the back. Yeah. $19.90. Butterick Company. Dang, that is old for to be Butterick Company. Not Butterick have a company having them patterns that they like being a whole establishment. Butterick be having some few little gems, but it be like here and there though. Gotta use your imagination. But these new patterns, I did. It is a couple of patterns that I did get because I did like Brittany's pattern. I did like her pattern. I actually got the PDF because I'm trying to get into the thing of doing PDFs or trying them. But, you know, a lot of them, I just be having it. And I didn't even realize I had another PDF from Simplicity that I never even did nothing with. So it's still just sitting there. So that one might too. But I have a Vicky Souls. I think that Sia dress is what it's called. So that probably would be between that one and Armina's pattern. Hi, Mama Bear. Yeah, but it's like when it's good time to print, I just cannot get myself to do it. I cannot get to do it, but I do want to make the top of Armina's hobo. I want to do that. And the pants, I don't really know what they're called, but I wanted to make that I got from Simplicity. But I actually did get because I was not paying for shipping and all that, so I did do the PDF version of it. But I don't know what them pants are called, but they kind of like gathered at the top. But I'm going to have to like tweak them because the way that they have the gathering, it's like right in the crotch of the butt. Like I was like, so y'all actually really went on ahead and put this out there? Why it looking like that? Looking like the gather is right up the girl's behind. Like that's trifling. So I'm already like, look, I'm already seeing a pattern and I now already have to tweak. So, but I don't like the way how it's like gather right up her behind. It's just not. And they actually went to print with that looking like that. But I like those pants though. I wanted to actually make them last year with she's you still here? I can't think of the girl name, but she just like disappeared. But she made those pants and she actually made like her own pattern of doing. We were supposed to do it on live one day, but she just vanished without a trace. So I don't know, but she would have known who she was because I think we were all in her live. Like she was a person that didn't really go live a lot, so we was in her live with her. But she made the pants. Oh, you there? You remember the girl she? They got a real low cut. I could never think of her name to try to look for her. But she had a real low cut and she made, I don't know what the pants are called, but it's those pants, I think Classified Style or something. She made a version of them because Mood had a free pattern, which I did not know. If I knew they had a free pattern, I wouldn't have bought the one from Simplicity. But she was the first person I saw that. Yes, Empress V. Let me write to, because is she still around? Because she vanished without a trace. I don't know where. And they were those pants were so cute. And they're kind of similar to that. Well, they are like that, but just yeah, I'm not going to do that fly zip and all that. Like, I want a side zipper. I'm not a fan of fly zips. Anyway, just me personally, I just don't. I prefer not to. Prefer the front be as smooth as possible. So, fly zips are not generally my go-to. I don't particularly care for them. I tolerate it with my, jeans and stuff, but I don't particularly care to have pants that have a fly zip. Oh, so she's still around. I gotta see, because I remember, like, it just was like, we were supposed to do the pants, and I don't know, like, what happened. But she was the first person I saw, like, with, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are so cute. And they were so cute on her. And one day I was trying to find her. I couldn't think of her name to save my life. And I was like trying to go back through the chats and all of that to see like if I run across her name. And oh my gosh, what is up with my, okay. So I got this pinned in there. I don't know if I can. Because I'm still going to have to. I wonder, can I put this on so I can show y'all? This is probably going to stick me. It probably is. Oh, all of my forms are out. Okay, this one I'm gonna do. Let me take these. No, I done took shit. I done already pinned this in there. I'm not taking it out. I is not. No, I'm not. So y'all gonna have to just visualize. This thing got a little better. Visualize it, but I am going to finish it though. But yeah, this thing is, my machine just keeps stopping, and it's low key like pissing me off. Because it generally does not. It just do it like when I be on the lives. It don't. When I was just sewing by myself, it wasn't doing all that. So. Try my best to like put it on with the one sleeve since y'all waited here all this time with me, but so you can see what it looked like with one sleeve in. These pins is alright. Let me see, hold on. I like it. It's like a splat. I gotta hold my arm out so I don't. But yeah, I think it's cute though. Even though, so you get to have your little hand in there. This the little pockets that go here once I close that up. But it's a band. That was the word. That was so easy. How I could? It's a band that goes. Ooh, I'm sticking the hell. A band that goes around the bottom of that, so it'll help it give it some weight to it. But I actually like the size of it and everything. The back, even though you can't see the stitch lines or whatever. But yeah, it's really